Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. I just caught Sueda, I just caught the end of that and I wasn't in front of the television, so I caught the end and they were talking about Phoenix. And I was like, "Oh, I must have missed what they said about Indiana." So you telling me they didn't do that? Oh, wow. That's weird. I was just thinking that I must have missed it. Wow. Well, what you gonna do? Good evening to Randy also. Randy and Sueda in the house. Wonder whatever happened to Lisa Leslie doing these games. So I didn't get to hang out with you guys on Saturday. It's good to be back with you today. I'm over here watching on TNT. I don't know who's watching on TNT versus Max, whatever. I hope we are synced up. Hope we are synced up. All right. Starting lineup: Natasha Cloud, Sabrina Ionescu, Satu Sabali for Phantom, Jewel Lloyd, Rakia Jackson, and Brianna Stewart for Mist. So Jewel Lloyd in the house. So let's see what the Mist. I mean, the Mist finally got a win, right? So let's see what happens. I made up for it on Sunday. We had a great time. Hey, Kat, Marlene, Abel. Yes, Kathy Crawford as well. Hello. Yeah, we had a great time yesterday with the USC Iowa game and obviously Caitlin Clark's jersey retirement. It's time for the tip off. All right, will the Mist get another win? Maybe they needed me to leave so they could get a win. What's up, Tina Hay and Tiona? Brianna Stewart starts off by hitting a field goal. Hello, Donna. We got Phantom versus Mist, 0-2 Mist. Remember, Sabrina Ionescu went off for 32 on Friday. Satu misses a layup. She was leaning over. Randy, remind me, when is the Tennessee UConn game? Is that Thursday? That's Thursday, right? I think it's Thursday. Good day, Nocturnal. Thank you. Yes, Thursday. I should be able to do that. I should be able to. Sabrina Nescu, will she pick up where she left off? Satu was fouled by Jewel Lloyd, who just played lazy defense right there. 5-0 Mist. So there's Satu, and thank you for the reminder, Randy. There's Satu, who's going to Phoenix. Iowa versus Minnesota is Thursday too. I think the Tennessee one is on. I got to be able, if I have that state channel, is it on ESPN or ESPN2? I missed some of the games because they're on a million different platforms. Oh, Stewart misses a layup. Hello, April. Yes, I was just saying, if y'all can sync with me, I am on TNT. Okay, Amor, it's on. So Tennessee, UConn, ESPN Thursday. That's perfect. And Satu gets the wide open layup. So the Mist, who's managed to win a game, is up 5. Make that 7. Thanks to Rickea Jackson dropping that shot. Man, Jewel Lloyd, her defense is sloppy. She just picked up 2 quick fouls and not even moving her feet. Just lazy defense right there. Screen across for Sabrina. She gets it back. 2-man game right there. Beautiful. Brianna kicks it out for Jewel Lloyd, who drops the 3. No laziness for the shooting. 3 for 3, Lloyd. And Ionescu with the layup. Yeah, they definitely have to do something about the setup, because I heard somebody else today saying, Basil, what's up? I heard Mellow Yellow in the house. Lindy's in the house. I heard somebody else say today on a YouTube channel about nobody being in they're like, I don't know if no one is there or if it just looks like that, but they said it looks terrible. And it's true. It really does look like no one is there. The way the lights are, they look like empty chairs. I think that's something they want to do better with. I think it is. What's up, Freedom Runner? Okay, Lindy, it's 3:36 left in the first quarter. Phantom 8 missed 12. I'm on TNT. Tasha Cloud gets it to Satu, misses the layup, but she had Brianna Stewart to contend with, who brings the ball down, pulls up, and misses. Oh, but Rickea is there to clean it up. Miss said, oh no, we like the way it felt to win a game. We like the way it felt. So, yes, indeed. Phantom, 8-14, 6 points from Sabali, 2 points from Sabrina. Jewel Lloyd with 8, Rickea Jackson with 4, Brianna Stewart with 2. And here we are listening into their huddle again. Have they not learned anything? If they put the cameras on the other side, they will see how small the bleachers actually are. Well, everybody already knows. I mean, they've already been honest about it only seats 850, 870 people. So we already know that. But man, that setup, from a distance, it really does look like empty seats. So that even when they're sold out. Oh, wow. So Edwards has her face mask on again. She wasn't playing with it. Hello, Donna. Okay, so TNT is behind. That's why I went to TNT instead of Max, because before it was the opposite. Yeah, you haven't yet, Ramada, but you will. If I get to do it tonight, I will. If not, the plan is to do it hopefully tomorrow. But I definitely have that in the works. But I did put up 2 videos today, and I will be speaking on DeWanna Bonner. Oh, down and out. Put Max on pause, y'all. Good evening from Des Moines, Iowa, William says. Still pumped about yesterday. Listen, I just got finished watching an interview Lisa Bluter did. It just came out today, but apparently they recorded it. Here it is. Lisa Bluter, it's on Ringer NBA. It just came up 2 hours ago, but they obviously recorded it before the ceremony, because they referred to the ceremony coming up soon. So it's called Lisa Bluter Talks Caitlin Clark's Jersey Retirement on Ringer NBA. It's a good interview. And it's only like 36 minutes. So check that out. All right, 10:16 missed, 2:05 to go. At least on my end. Brittany Griner, man, she's so slow. But she scores. Vandersloot gets it to Edwards, who misses the layup. Oh, my goodness. Katie Lou. I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts about Katie Lou? Hey, Kara. Sabrina just throws up the layup. Misses. Vandersloot to Edwards, who misses the layup because Brittany Griner said, nah. Sabrina to Katie Lou, who misses. My volume went mute. Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Ramada, it must just be you. Who just said I just watched? Oh, Tina, you just watched that, right? It was good. I just watched it a few minutes ago. Okay, Dejanay is back from her injury. So does that mean Nalissa Smith is gone, or is Nalissa Smith still there? Oh, good, April. I'm glad. So is Nalissa Smith gone from Mist? I mean, from Mist. Hello, Bill from Omaha. Oh, was your Bluetooth? Okay, good. Wait, gone from Mist? Yes, William, definitely want to watch that. Sounds like Katie Lou won't be with the Fever next season, according to everybody I've listened to, but you never know. Yeah, it depends. That would free up some money, but I don't know. How am I coming along? We are making progress, Donna. I mean, Vianne, we are making some progress, but for sure, I will definitely let y'all know when that comes down. And Dejanay is going to the line. Thank you for asking. They may have moved Smith to Rose because of the injuries. I haven't heard though. Usually, of course, sometimes, I mean, I've been out and about in the last couple hours. Let us see. Melissa Smith, Unrivaled. No, they don't say anything. Who knows? And Dejanay hits the free throw. I wish they would show replays too. They only seem they don't even show the ones they're supposed to show. Hello, Hannah. I'm glad you're here. Man, the whistle just blows all the time. Sometimes it should blow and doesn't blow. Sometimes it seems like it never stops blowing. I'm looking forward to the next game when we get the Lunar Owls, who are still undefeated. The Fever, yes, the Fever Wave, Victoria Saxton. Ooh, change their team picture? Okay, wow. One roster spot. So, but are they going to let Wallace leave? If they had to choose one, oh, he's asking Lindy. Victoria Saxton, I can't even speak up for her because, again, I didn't get a chance to see anything from her. So I don't even know. I know Berger was gone. She didn't get a chance. Mustard. Uh. Mustard was mustard. Oh, Rosalina Lee has an interesting take on a three-way trade involving Katie Lou. Wallace can play the 1 minute per period. They let CC rest. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you keep Berger in that situation? So they got something going on. But no, I do intend to be weighing in on DeWanna Bonner. I hadn't gotten that video up yet because I did the 2 videos today. I talked about Sophie Cunningham yesterday, last night. But I am going to weigh in on DeWanna Bonner. Oh, I can answer too. If you had to choose one to get rid of, who would you want gone? I would would let Wallace go, I guess, and keep Katie Lou. We definitely got to keep Dantas. Obviously, Saxton's gone. Erica Wheeler is Erica Wheeler. She can give CC a minute or 2. Although I'd like to see them get someone who could be more effective. So, yeah, if they will try to get Lucy Olsen, she certainly showed herself off yesterday. Number 33 went off for what, 28, 29 points. She had 1 point above Juju. So, yeah, if they keep Wheeler, I mean, that's going to be energy. She's going to be encouraging, all that stuff. We'll see. But Wallace, yeah, she is likable. She was the first one I ever saw step up to somebody who did CC wrong. She was the first one, so I like her spunk. But we didn't get to see too much of her. Diane says they let go of the players that were unprotected. Both Samuelson and Wallace are on protected contracts. If they let them go, they still have to pay. Only way to get those 2 off the roster is by trade. Okay. Yeah, Lucy would be interesting. I mean, they have what it was, Indiana gave up the 8th pick, so she'd have to hang around till the 19th, right? If they wanted to take her. That's a gamble, to sit around and wait till April to figure out what you're going to do to back up Caitlin. Yeah, Lucy did her thing. I love Lucy. William said, I love Lucy. You making pizza? Let me tell you what I'm having for dinner, since we like to talk about dinner around here. I said, I'm not going to feel like cooking nothing, and this is done. And I had to go out and run an errand. So what did I do? I said, I'm going to get some Chinese food, and I'm going to wait till after we're done, and then I'm going to eat it. I don't eat a lot of Chinese food. I have to really be in the have to really, what's the word I'm looking for? In the mood. I have to really be in the mood for it. But it sounded pretty good. So I said, when I'm done, I can heat that baby up. I don't got to worry about making nothing. So, yeah. April says it was the fans that didn't want Wallace on the floor. What do you mean? What do you mean? Right, but Wheeler can't. That doesn't necessarily mean she's gone, does it, Lindy? Can't they keep her? I thought she was gone, and then people were saying she was still there, so I'm confused. Lucy is really nice. I saw a video of her when she first came to Iowa, and a young fan recognized her, and she was blown away. That's pretty cool. Just Jules said, I had steak, baked potato, and green beans. All right, your daughter made it. That makes it even better. That's the positive of a broken ankle. Yeah, milk it. Milk it. I don't know if you saw my comment after the last live stream I did, the Unrivaled game. Oh, that was wild. Jewel, but I was asking you what part of New York, and I don't know if you saw it, but I was saying that I went to college in Brockport, which I'm sure know is not that far from Buffalo. Vandersloot missed layup. Sabrina, oh, nice pass. When Brittany Griner beats you down the floor, there's a problem. We're in the second quarter. It is 18 Phantom, 21 missed. I think they'll take Olsen as the 19th pick. That would be pretty cool. James Bond music? I didn't notice. Yeah. People saying that they have another move in mind. Let me see. It's the next game I really look forward to. All right. Oh, the little fans. Eighteen 21, 5:34 left in the second. Drew Lloyd bringing the ball up. She takes the shot. Does she take like every shot? Is it me or does Drew Lloyd shoot a whole lot? Like extra. $18 Phantom, 21 missed, 5:21, and we're at a dead ball. So it's a good time to up. Now the ball's in play. 5:20 to go. Brianna Stewart to Rakia. Backs down side two. Fade away. And she hits the shot. That was nice. She tried to go. She went in the feast of Kalia on her right there. No, she doesn't seem to pass too much, Donna, for sure. Rakia for three. Come on, Rakia. Lady Vols in the house. It is now 18-26, 440, and a timeout on the float. Woo, yeah. Hello, Martha. Zwei? I don't know. I'm calling you Zwei. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And nobody wanted to see me blow my nose, I'm sure. Does anybody know whatever happened to Lisa Leslie? Kelly, right now we've got Phantom versus Mist. And then that's going to be followed by Vinyl versus Lunar Owls. Cloud missed everything. Right now, the Fever have at least 8, maybe 9 players who can shoot from deep. Yeah, we've got CC, Kelsey. There's Sabrina. She missed from 3. CC, Sabrina, Bonner can hit the 3. Natasha Howard can hit the 3. Sophie Cunningham can hit the 3. Dantas can hit the 3. You're welcome, Kelly. You're still ahead, Lindy. You can, if you're on match, you can pause. Oh, Samuelson can hit the 3 right now. That's 7. What was that? Oh my goodness, that's the weakest foul call ever. What's up, Pope? I don't know a lot about Jaylen Brown. So, but yeah. April says CC didn't start her rookie year and the fans were outraged. Yeah, I don't remember that. You talking about her freshman year? The reason why I said it was the fans that wanted Wallace off the court. Oh, in the beginning. There's Cloud. Oh, Drew Lloyd with the defense. Cloud misses. He be missing. I'm telling you, they missed some stuff they need to be making. It's 18 to 29 with 3:30 to go. I thought she started every game too, so I was confused. Sabrina for 3 and drains it. Nope. No basket. Offensive foul. Sabrina's not happy. Oh, that was on Cloud's foul, which took away Sabrina's 3. Yeah, they look sloppy, but remember, this is the Mist and the Phantom. There's a huge difference between the teams like Lunar Owls and Laces and Phantom and Mist. Huge. Let's look at the standings in this league. Lunar Owls still undefeated. Laces 4-2. Phantom, right now we're watching a 2-3 team. Vinyl's 2-3. Rose 2-4, and Mist 1-4. So we're watching 2 and 3 take on 1 and 4. And it's painful. It's painful. What did I mean about Lisa Leslie? Well, she was doing the commentary. She was calling the games and stuff. And she disappeared. And then after that, she was at the desk. She was doing that. Where is she now? Was that just supposed to be temporary? I'm just curious. Like, she just disappeared. So I'm just wondering where she's at. Where she is. Fever fan in the house. Why do they all look out of shape? And well, it's 3-on-3 this way is going to take a lot out of you. So yeah, they've been gasping for air since this league started. Kathy says, I know nothing about Jaylen Brown, but I feel they won't keep her. If anybody does know about her, I think April has said something to me about her, I think in a positive way, if I remember correctly. I know nothing about her. Laces looked awful on Saturday, Moore says. Yeah. Yeah, Renee Montgomery, her voice kind of annoys me. That's because of stuff she has said. Welcome. Next, we got Vinyl versus the Woody Woo people. They just showed Marina Mabry on the bench. Rakia and Jewel Lloyd. Jewel passes off to Brianna. She got Katie Lou. She just takes Katie Lou. Just makes it look like a child. Come on now. Brittany Griner gets it to Katie Lou. What was that? I'm sorry. I like Katie Lou, but man. Jewel Lloyd with another long ball. 1834. Nescu misses the layup. Good D on her. Brianna Stewart kicks it out to Rakia for 3, and she drains another one. Lady Vols representing right now. And yet Katie Lou gets pretty good minutes. She's got the ball now, and she tries to score. Brianna Stewart says nope, but Brittany Griner is there to clean it up. Yeah, Rakia said, give me the rock and get out of the way. Get out of the way. Steal from Katie Lou. Gets it to Sabrina. Down to Brittany Griner. Back to Sabrina. And she shoots over Brianna. And she scores. Hope Fever trade Katie Lou. I like her. But she's, I don't know. She just looks out of sorts even in this game. Sabrina Ionescu. All right, 24-37. Phantom says we're chipping away. 1:24 to go in the second. Katie Lou would free up about 180,000. Curious if injured players will be ready for one-on-one on next week. She's shooting bolts through my heart. Marina Mabry just standing there thinking about making macaroni and cheese. Yeah, Unrivaled. Let me see. Unrivaled dates. Unrivaled 1v1. Yeah, it starts on February 10th. So a week from today, the Unrivaled tournament begins. Yeah, February 10th. There's Vanderloot, who's going back to Chicago. Brittany Griner is guarding Vandersloot. Edwards just looking terrible out there. Oh, mercy. I'm telling you, sometimes the first game just puts me to sleep almost. Exactly. Why is there a reason why they're waiving these people? Like, why don't you just waive everybody? Or are they still putting the pieces together? Like, you're going to tell me that when they waived Berger, they didn't already know that they were going to waive Victoria Saxton? Is it Pravion? I was just saying I'm going to be doing a video on that. I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. But I will be. If not tonight, then the plan is tomorrow. Another 3 by Satu. 29-40, 31 to go in the first half. So anybody know why don't they just waive everybody they're going to waive? Why do they put them through the torture? Or unless they tell them already. Sabrina Carrington gets a hand on it. Masatu throws it up, misses everything. I don't know. Charlotte, I just find it hard to believe that that they didn't already know they were going to waive Victoria. You know what I'm saying? Like, They knew they weren't keeping Victoria. Vandersloot misses. Whew. It seems like they give everyone their day for flowers. Well, maybe. I would rather not be singled out if I was being waived. I mean, maybe it's just me. I personally would rather be all in the same group. I want to be singled out when you bring me on. I don't want to be singled out when you let me go. Just, can I hide behind you? Would kind of be the way I look at it. But maybe they don't look at it like that. Speaking of the starting lineup, let me just show you guys this. I just saw this over on Indie Star, and they made it seem like this is definitely the starting lineup, but that's how they wrote it anyway. Let me share this screen real quick. I just saw this about it not even an hour ago. Okay, so this is over at Indie Star, Greg Doyle, and 2025 WNBA Finals are in October. After the Fever's offseason, clear your calendar. You hear what I'm saying? He said clear your calendar because the Indiana Fever is going to be in the finals is what he's saying. I didn't read all of this, but he says, let me just read the first part, and then I'm going to show you what he gave for the starting lineup. He says the Indiana Fever has become a super team, arguably the best team in the WNBA. How's that for a first sentence? How's that for a fact? And it is a fact right now on paper, the only place we can judge a first sentence like that. Soon enough, the Fever will get the chance to prove they're the best team in the league when the 2025 WNBA season begins in May and the Fever unleash a roster top to bottom without equal. And then he starts naming these people. But let me go on down here to what he said will be. Oh, he told me, look at this. I haven't read this full article. We want to play. Meanwhile, they'll go for it right now with the Fever. That's one thing the arrival of Howard and Bonner says, as does Kelsey Mitchell's decision to resign. But here's another thing it says. We want to play with Caitlin Clark. Until this offseason, you just didn't know. You suspected, of course. You assumed. You hoped. Why wouldn't a great player want to play with Clark? So unselfish on the court that she led the WNBA in assists as a rookie, and so powerful off it that she lifted the profile of her franchise, her city, her league, her whole sport. Anyway, this is what Mr. Boyle says is the starting lineup. 2025 Indiana Fever starting five. Point guard, Caitlin Clark. Shooting guard, Kelsey Mitchell. Should I stop now or do you want to hear the rest? We already knew that. You guys paying attention? This is what the guy from Indie Star says. Point guard, Caitlin Clark. Shooting guard, Kelsey Mitchell. Small forward, DeWanna Bonner. Power forward, Natasha Howard. Center, Aaliyah Boston. He says that starting five isn't just good or even great. It's perfect. And off the bench, he said, this is what he says off the bench. Newly acquired wing Sophie Cunningham and returnees like guards Lexi Hull and Christy Wallace, forward Katie Lou Samuelson, and post Damaris Dantas. How the Fever built a 2025 championship contender. What do you think? No-brainer? You think that's a no-brainer? And what did he say? DeWanna Bonner, 15 points per game, 6 points per game, 2 assists. Power forward Natasha Howard, 17.6 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, 2.9 assists per game. Aaliyah Boston, 14 points per game, 8.9 rebounds per game, 3.2 assists per game. And let's not forget, Caitlin and Kelsey both with 19.2 points per game, 5.7 rebounds from Caitlin, 8.4 assists last season, and 40.2% on threes from Kelsey Mitchell. So, So what do you think? So Sueda says Cunningham, Hall, and Katie Lou will be bench role players. I think Bonner says she must start. I think if you have Bonner, which they do, and I'm gonna give you my take on that in a separate video. But if you have Bonner, I don't think you bringing her in to come off the bench. And like Sueda said, she can play multiple positions. So, and her defense, I mean, of course, you get defense from Lexi as well. I mean, Bonner can play the two, and she's like, what is she, 6'4"? So, Lucy Olsen, people are starting to talk about. So, as far as hyping them up, well, yeah, I think that's what you do in sports. Here's the thing. Who was it who said it in my comments today? Because I already thought about this too, and I said, you ain't even lying. It's the truth. If they start off shaky, or even if they get shaky, people are going to be like, see, we knew this, that, and the other thing. But just like a game, it's a game, just like basketball is a game of runs. So is your schedule, right? So sometimes you have ups, sometimes you just have downs. You ride them out. But hyping them up, I mean, on paper, this is a fierce team. Of course, games aren't played on paper. They're played on the court. So they're going to have to figure out how to make this mesh. I'm sure this organization made sure everybody understands what the expectations are. Oh, that was you. Yes, just Jules. Yeah, said, are we hyping them up too much? And then we're going to have a problem if they struggle. Well, fans always complain when they struggle, and they're definitely going to people. I'm telling you, they're going to be people who are going to, if they struggle in the beginning, some people are going to go, I knew we should have kept Christy Stides. Somebody else is going to say, I knew we shouldn't have brought in so-and-so. I knew, it happens, right? But just because it may not look like people hope doesn't mean it's a wrap. I mean, it's a great team, but I think it's harder to coach with those kinds of expectations. When you've got a lot of talent, I think it's harder to coach great talent in ways than it is to coach scrubs. How do you make sure all the talent gets the minutes that they think they're supposed to get? How do you handle egos? So I hope they had a conversation about egos coming in here. And Hannah says it's going to take a few games for them to adjust to each other. One of the things about the WNBA is the schedule isn't positioned in a way for success. It's positioned in a way that, struggle, because you don't even have a lot of time to practice together. I hope that they do, though, with Keith Porter in the house, and Kelsey's re-signed. They've got, they got some pieces. I hope they'll be able to get in the gym. Did Kelsey go back to China? She was on break. Is she back already? Hello, Retro. I hope the team chemistry will be good too, Donna, because that's huge. And they're not done adding pieces yet. So it's going to be interesting for sure. But it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I do intend to do a video on DeWanna Bonner. I like Sophie Cunningham's her spunk. And obviously Natasha Howard is quite the get. Yes, happy Monday. So, by the way, if anybody's looking for a job in Indiana, they got a job that they're hiring in their communications department. Have you heard? If I lived in Indiana, I might give it some thought, because it's right up my alley. Rakia turnover. Yeah, it was. Let me see if I look up this job again. They just hired a new communications person, and so this communications person is hiring someone else, and the list of responsibilities are a mile long. Let's see what I got. Yeah, they're hiring a new media relations director. It was just announced. Jackie Maynard is the one who was hired as the communications director. No, Jackie Maynard is the new media relations director. But now she's looking for, let me find it. Where'd it go? Yep, contact us. That's, see if I can find that. Unless they remove, maybe it should still be here. Looking to hire. Oh, now I can't find it. I just looked at it. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. They're looking for somebody in their communications department. 5:54 left. Okay. Rakia Jackson to Breonna Stewart, 32-44. Rakia to Breonna. She turns. She misses. Cloud with the rebound. Nescu to Cloud, who shoots the corner three and drains it. Okay. Phantom, what you got? Give us a game. Satu misses the layup, gets the rebound, makes this one. Rakia, she twists her body when she shoots her threes. I've noticed. Man, her and Satu fighting down there. And he calls the foul on Rakia. I don't know, how do you even know who gets that foul? Here comes Dejanay back in the game. And Satu sits down. Hi, Jay. 92 days. Wow. Lloyd goes to the basket. I think Breonna Stewart is saying pass the ball. Breonna Stewart went over and had a conversation with her. Bonner has, yeah, she's long. Oh my. Phantom's coming back. 41-46. Sabrina misses. Dejanay with the rebound, bringing the ball up the floor. She goes all the way and misses the layup. Breonna Stewart guarding her teammate, Ionescu, Brittany Griner, and one. Yep. How many fouls did Drew Lloyd have? I'm reading some of these comments. What y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about with the disagreement? Missed the free throw. It's a 3-point game. Stewart just blew a layup, like point blank. Cloud. I'm telling you guys, this is something sometimes. Mercy. I know, right? Mellow Yellow said, Mellow Yellow, I gotta put this up. I want to call Bonner Green Bean. She looks like she's gonna break. I always say I look at her and go, she needs a cheeseburger. Carrington drains the 3. I'm always like, somebody give that girl a cheeseburger with bacon. Cause she does. She looks like she could just snap. Give that girl a cheeseburger. CC Gatorade commercial. Evening Mandala Rosa. Mandala Rosa. All right, let me look at these. Let me look at these stats. What we got for the box score? Natasha Cloud with 2, Sabali with 8. Sabrina went from 32. You know what she got now? 2. Katie Lou, 0. Brittany Griner, 10. Ugh. And that's the Phantom. And then we got Nist, Jewel with 13. Brianna Stewart with 13. Rakia Jackson with 12. Dejanay with 11. And Courtney Vandersloot, 0. Oh my. Was that Brittany Griner? Alicia Gray getting interviewed.
You guys play Team Vinyl next. You are the last of the unbeaten here. What is it like for you guys to play with the target on your back? How do you handle
the undefeated?
It's cool. We came a long way. We came from being ranked last to now being the top. So I mean, it's great. I mean, it's nice to have a target, but we also know it comes with it, and I feel like we're built for it. You know, it's interesting because for some teams it's taking them longer to figure this out. What has helped your team just click so early in this Unrivaled season?
What did April say?
I mean, DJ does a great job putting us in great positions to be successful. We just got in.
Oh, your basketball. Yeah, I heard they're sold out. Somebody put in my comments that they're sold out and it costs buckets or ducats, I should say. Nobody even guard. Oh man, Edwards just to make it easy. Pre-game fits. I did a whole video on that during the Olympic break, a fun video. She got that one. Somebody told me I needed to get one to add to that one. I don't know which way to go. That one. That one. Dejanay. So Dejanay gets it to Edwards, who kicks it off of her foot, and that's the end of that. Yeah, 124. That's what I heard. Yep. Is it gonna take? It's probably gonna take months, right, to get it. It took forever for that one to come. That was a gift, so it was supposed. It didn't even. It took a long time, but they're sold out already. Man, that's wild. Vandersloot, 6 to 8 weeks. That's not bad. That's not bad. I know when you usually like when you get something like that, you want it right away. All right, Edwards, there you go. But hey, you'll be glad when it comes. That black and gold is sweet too. I have all CC except Iowa. Man, that was some game yesterday. Iowa started out strong, then fell down, then came back with it. We had so much fun here, man. Oh, wow. Briner gets Brianna in the side of the face with an elbow. Steeler colors, LOL. All right, your Steeler colors. Are you an Eagles fan too, April? Because you know we about to bring it from Kansas City. Griner misses a layup. Mine just says we have all CC's basketballs. It is dragging, right, Kara? I'm like, come on, bring on that plus 11 in the fourth quarter, that winning score, and bring on Lunar Owls for the next game. Because you are now. Yeah, we are rooting for our Kansas City. Oh, nice, Vandersloot. Nice. We're rooting for our Chiefs. No crowd energy. That's because this game is really boring. This one right here, it seems like the second game is where it really comes alive. Nice, Satu. Yes, it was, John. It was so exciting. Less than a minute to go in the third. 49-53 missed. Edwards misses. Vandersloot reaches around. That was a silly foul because now Phantom goes to the line. Vandersloot with a cheap foul. And now Ionescu's going to the line and make it a 2-point game. Brett. This is hard to watch. Now, when the Lunar Owls plays, it's not as hard to watch. When he had the battle of the undefeateds on Friday, that was fun. But this right here is painful, like for real. You guys are the only reason why I'm doing this, because I can hang out with you and it takes away some of the pain. Kelly says, I only watched the Lunar Owls and Rose. Vinyl should be interested. You know, we get to root for Aaliyah Boston. I hope she's aggressive. I want to see her come out aggressive in this WNBA season coming up. Oh, Satu thought she had it on Breonna Stewart. Nope. Angel's not playing. Rose doesn't play tonight. Oh, are you talking about the 101? Did I miss something? I'm only here for the chat. I know, right, Charlotte? So after this game, we got Vinyl, and this is so painful. Yeah, it is. This one's painful. Oh, I think if all the games were like Lunar Owls and Laces, it would be more successful. But these other games are tanking their viewership. Yeah, and it's I get why you would put the more exciting game second, because it always seems that way. I get it. But at the same time, you lose people that way. Vinyl and next we got Vinyl and the undefeated Lunar Owls. Nafisa in the house. The hootie hoo people. Any news on Jackie Young? She went down the other day. Her first day back. Wasn't it her first day back? I'm not watching, but I'm here for the chatter. Listen said. Ooh, Kelly, wake up, Kelly, wake up. That's a testament to how great your channel is, Adrienne, here for the chat. I appreciate that. That's a testament to you guys, too. That's why I'm here. 1 second. Oh, now that was not. Oh, she blew the layup. This is the first time there's a tie at the end of 3. But she had a wide open. It was 1 point, with 2 point something on the clock to end the third. They got it ahead. Susatu, she's sprinting down and blows the layup. Anyway, it's tied now. So the winning score will be 64. It's 53-53. Yeah. So yes. Miss should have put Phantom away. They should have done it to get that second win. But now I don't know. First one to 64 wins the game. Oh, man. 20 points from Sabali. 14 from Griner. 12 from Sabrina. 53-53. Well, who does everyone? I'm gonna say that Mist blew it. The Mist had a lead. They blew it. And yes, April, low scoring game. I don't think Phantom looks back now. Now that it's tied, I'm gonna say Phantom gets the win. I've been wrong before in these things, though, but that's my guess. April says, hopefully Mist wins. We'll see for sure, but I'm thinking they had them against the ropes and they blew it. I think it's over, but I could be wrong. She said blows the layup with Stewie fouling. I wish they did replays as much as I wish they did replays. There are times when I'm looking to see something else and I don't get to see it again. Thank you, Martha. Yes. Don't forget. Recuerdo. Is that how you say I remember? Recuerdo? Is my Spanish failing me or what? Wake me up when the next game is on. Oh, man. Stewie never fouled. Nobody's ever fouled. Whoever played a game. Thank you, Lindy. Phantom. Retro says Phantom. That's what I'm saying. I think Miss blew it. They blew it. Thank you, Just Jules, for hitting that like button. So again, I just shared with you the article that says the starting lineup is going to be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Dewana Bonner, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston. Based on what we know so far, that sounds right to me. It's going to be interesting how she plays Lexi Hall and Sophie Cunningham. That's going to be interesting. Recuerdo. So I was right? Es verdad. Es verdad. Es recuerdo. Yay. English. John says English, please. Okay. 64. Low scoring game, but here we go. TC even puts English on passes. That's true. All right. Phantom struck first. I'll be back after this game. All right. Jewel Lloyd says, I'm going to pull up on Sabrina. She misses. Phantom with the rebound. Here comes Cloud. Spanish is only not English. Sabrina Ionescu misses. Brianna Stewart outlets to Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd hands off to Brianna and gets fouled. And Ionescu is called for the foul. No hero ball allowed, April says. No hero ball allowed. Rakia, pull up at the elbow, drains the shot. Come on now. 55-55. Who's going to get to 64? Your sister's subbing middle school Spanish. That's good. Never took Spanish. She never took Spanish? Griner misses. I don't know anything about Jaylen Brown, Bandit. That's something we were talking about. I'm going to have to look at some stuff because I am not familiar. Jackson. Oh, 3 in and out. Jewel Lloyd saves it. Brianna Stewart pulls up, misses. Brittany Griner just went all over Rakia Jackson's back. No call. Yes, these teammates going against one another. Brave woman, right? Those middle schoolers don't know the difference. They'll be too busy trying to pretend they got to go to the bathroom to get out of the class. They're like, oh, sub. Rakia is forcing it, and she gets the shot and the foul. Wow. Go represent, Lady Vols. She had cloud on her, spin the other way, change hands, used her elbow too, but drains the shot. This game is terrible. Okay, she completes it. 55-58. Oh, did you see that? Rakia gets taken out. She's saying something to the coach and walking by him, and then he grabbed her arm a little bit to talk to her a little bit. She probably trying to figure out, why are you taking me out? I'm rocking right now. I'm wondering why he's taking her out too. She's knocking down shots. Maybe I missed something, but she didn't look happy. Who got teed up? Oh, Cloud just got teed up. She ain't even on the floor, got teed up. Yeah, it's Natasha. So the miss will go to the line. I don't know what she did. It's more probably like what she said. Amanda's technical foul, Natasha Cloud. Look at Vandersloot talking smack over there. Now they're explaining to the officials. To the coaches. What are they doing? Is it a challenge? They don't tell us anything, so we don't know. I think they challenged the call. Somebody didn't like it. Ref's trying to give the miss the game. Okay. Ooh, Satu is putting on that denial defense in the backcourt. Brianna Stewart bring it up. Rakia is back in, gives it to Brianna. She takes it to, oh my goodness, that was a wild shot right there. That's a really tough shot. Satu miss, in, out, and then back in. 59-61. Missed can win it with a 3 right here. Brianna Stewart just says, I'll take the 2. They're 1 point away. Phantom is 59. Sabrina's got Jewel Lloyd on her. Gets a screen from Satu. Gets it underneath to Brittany Griner, who hits the shot. Okay, now it gets excited. 61-63. Missed ball, missed up. Miss needs one shot. Of course, Phantom also only needs one shot if they hit a three. Don't tell me what happens. You guys were supposed to pause yours on Max. Missed. The missed. Lloyd with the rebound. And it's a timeout. I'm not going to look, so I don't want y'all to tell me. This is when it gets interesting at the end. Somebody got another tech? What happened? They tossed the coach? They kicked the coach out? They kicked out. So now the missed, they got a tech. So they can win on the line. Wow. He got ejected. He didn't appreciate the officiating. So they kicked him out. So that means that the mist can win at the line. Breonna Stewart is going to shoot it. Y'all know how she does at the line when the game is on the line. So I don't know. They ain't even listening to the coach. He talking to them and they looking everywhere else. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. She's shooting the tech. We know how she does when she's got the game on the line. Now you got Sabrina and Rakia laughing with each other, having a good time, even though they're opposition. And Breonna Stewart hit the shot and the mist gets the victory. Sabrina Ionescu is teasing. So they're having a good time. The refs win it. So they got two in a row. I don't even know what happened at the end. I'd like to see the playback. The coach he got tossed. Wow. So Angel Reese was the first ejection the other day, Saturday, and now the coach gets ejected. Let's just bring on the next game. She says she doesn't like winning like that on the free throw. Walked to her grandmother's house. She played the whole game. I'm okay with that. I won't write you off just because you're a Chiefs fan. I do the same with Adrienne too. Oh man. She played the entire game. Yeah. So she just said, I don't know what I think about. I don't know if I like winning it at the free throw line. It's the inaugural season. We'll think about that. But that's how games go. I mean, she had the opportunity to win game 1 of the WNBA finals at the free throw line and missed it. Missed it. Excuse the pun. So anyway, 3 to 5 minutes with the split screen. They love doing it. I just wish we could get the playback on that. I didn't even see what happened. But we're on to game 2. Lunar Owls. Will they still be undefeated at the end of this game? Lindy said, my husband wants to watch a movie, so you guys have a great time. I'll have to watch, I have to watch the reruns. All right. Keep the hubby happy. Have a good night. Hootie hoo! Hootie hoo! Hootie hoo! I can't do hootie hoo. I can do my sorority ski wee. That's the end of that. Like, I don't do the hootie hoo, but I can ski. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Ever think? Be right back. I'm thirsty. Let me see what Chris said. Ever think an unrivaled team runs out of players due to injuries? Can't remember which one, but seeing one team place only 4 players in the game already. Wasn't that Saturday because Angel Reese had had gotten ejected? There was a situation, I missed the game, but I think it was Saturday, right? And because the rules say if you only have 3 players and one of them fouls out, then that player gets to stay in, but every subsequent foul from the last player ends up being a technical. Ski wee. You don't know ski wee? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. AKAs voted for Trump. Make that make sense. I can make that make sense easy, April, because I am so not. I'm not into groupthink. I'm into principles, right? So it's funny that you said that, because when I was I remember I had a student once. This was for the 2008 election. And my student was like, please vote for Obama, please. And I'm like, what? And so he goes, well, because, he's black. And I said, well, on one ticket, you got a black man. On another ticket, you have a vice president as a woman. So if I'm picking identity politics, I'm in trouble. Seems to me I better vote based on principles that align with mine, right? So yeah. Not that my sorors appreciated that, but hopefully they know I think for myself. I know I'm looking like a Delta right now, but I'm not. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm behind. I don't know how to. I can't. It's local, right? So, yeah. Make America great again. Make the fever great again. Make the fever great again. Make the fever great again. Yes, it was a great principle lesson. We have to operate on principles. Yep. And I do. And I can break down. I can break down what the principles are that matters. I don't have time for personalities. I'm about principles. Okay, so we can get back to basketball. I just had to answer the question. I just had to answer the question, y'all. Second channel, Adrienne Ross squared, squaring off from A to Z. So if you want to hear me square off from A to Z, then go on over to Adrienne Ross squared. Okay. Do you ever go live on your other channel? Let me put what Amanda said. Do you ever go live on your other channel? I would love to hear your thoughts politically and why you voted for Trump, but I would want to discuss it. Yeah, I actually went live on the other channel to give my reaction to the inauguration. So if you go over there, you actually can find a live over there where I'm giving some of my thoughts. Great question. I thought you were on a bowling team. Who, me? Me? Really, April? I could rattle them off. I won't mention. It don't even have to do with him. It's not about him. I'm about a principled person. It's not about him. It's about principles. I'm not voting based on race. I'm not going to vote based on color. I'm not going to vote against my faith. I'm not going to vote against babies in the womb. I'm not going to vote to chop off children's body parts. I'm not going to vote to put tampons in boys' bathrooms. I'm not going to vote so that boys take away women's sports. I'm not going to vote against energy independence so that we are at the disposal of foreign regimes who don't like us too much. I'm going to vote for the economy. I'm going to vote for school choice so children, yes, including Black children, have the best education possible. I could go on, but I think that's enough. Ski-wee. I'm just saying. She asked. I'm just laying it out. That's just a few. That's just a few. But we can get back to basketball. We can get back to basketball. All right, guys. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Simo, Southeast Missouri. Yeah, especially from this New Yorker, right? All right, guys. Yo, we can get back to basketball. I think we can have these discussions and still. I mean, that's maturity. You can have discussions and still get along, but that's not the way it's been. It's been demonizing one side over the other, and that's not right. And people, so we don't have to demonize. But I'm not going to sell out my principles so other people feel better about themselves. That's just not right. So. So who y'all got in the next game? Do we got Lunar Owls remaining undefeated or Vinyl doing some stuff? It's called Adrienne Ross Squared. I'll put the link in here. And you can check it out. And there's a welcome video because, like I said, it's not for everybody. And but it might be for you. So, but I did go live once on the second channel used to be this channel. I just recently rebranded this channel to Basketball and Sports. I've had my channel for years, and that's where I talked about everything, A to Z, and politics was a lot of it. But then when a lot of people were interested in the basketball aspect, I then rebranded this recently and made this sports and culture and started the second channel, which is really a continuation of what I had already been doing on this main channel. So for those of you who are interested in the second channel, there's the link. Hit that like button over there. Hit the subscribe button. Okay. Those are replay. Those are replays. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. And it's about it's not even just about politics. It's everything, any and everything, right? So, Frederick, question. Do you know if Christy Wallace is on a contract that can't be waived? In other words, can the Fever drop her from their roster? Also, what do you think is the next move for the Fever? That's a good question. I don't even know. As far as Wallace, somebody was saying that already. Does anybody know? Somebody did say, I think, that Wallace cannot be cut. That's what I'm saying. Can we just agree to disagree? It's okay. She cannot be waived. That's for, okay. She could be cut, but they would have to pay her contract. Oh, that's right. That's what her contract, her and Katie Lou. Her and Katie Lou. Oh, okay. Jordan Cannon on the board to start. Vital strike first. Canada misses that one. Let's see what Derica Hamby brings. She missed the last game I saw. Yes. Scipio, that Iowa Indiana jacket CC had on. Y'all, it's okay. It really is. Like, for real. Guys, come on now. Have to be traded. Hamby is something else, John. Oh, Duke in North Carolina. Duke ladies, coached by Kara Lawson, also a Lady Vols. There's Hamby. Yeah, she's something else. Nice pass. That was Skylar Diggins Smith to Nafisa Collier. Oh, brick. Speaking of what you said, too, man, I think a lot of people don't even realize it, but they cast votes that go against their own principles. And then they surprised when other people don't do the same. You know, I know people I talk to, I know them. And I'm like, you don't even believe in that. You don't even believe in that. But they are just stuck in doing a certain thing because that's all they've ever known. I call it being on the plantation. At least know what it is. Nobody deserves your vote, like, for real. They have to earn it. Oh, wide open. Four with 4:36 to go. I'm sorry, I'm behind. Fisa kicks it back out. Inside out game. Alicia Gray drains the three. 4-7. Mr. the Bird Dog, thank you for subscribing to the second channel. I think this sells me. Appreciate that. It's true. It's true. I could say a lot more, but I'll just save it for the second channel. We need to do a live over there. I'm even willing to do a live over there. I don't mind dissenting views. Like when you know what you stand for, I don't mind respectful dissent. I almost would love to do it live. Put April come on the show, other people come on the show, and we just talk about it. I don't have a problem with that at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't do that. Go on over and subscribe over there. I've been so busy with the main channel, I haven't given the other channel as much focus, but I did do a video last night that you might find interesting. It was about DEI. Thank you, Manda. Yes, I need to do another live over there. Make sure your notifications are turned on, though, so you know. All right, 6-9. Lunar Owls up. 3:53 left in the first quarter. Aaliyah Boston missed her shot, but look at her hustle down the court on Nafisa Collier. Good job. Aaliyah disrupted that shot, got the rebound, kicked it out to Enrique. Enrique threw it away. And Skylar Diggins is cherry picking, and she gets 2 points. Oh, my goodness. William, tell me you watch Behind the Lines without telling me you watch Behind the Lines. The hootie hoo. Busted. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's his phrase. Oh, that's the kind of coach everybody wants. You heard what he said? He said, you miss one, you shoot the next one. You miss one, you shoot the next one. You got to be careful who you tell that to. Yeah, I definitely don't watch it. Y'all done, y'all, somebody just started. Y'all opened the can of worms. Y'all can't blame me. I didn't open it. I didn't open the can of worms. Everybody got the green light. Exactly. And meanwhile, Drew Lloyd is listening in saying, oh my goodness, I wish I was on this team. Let's do a debate. I need to plan a live over there for sure. Make sure your notifications are on though, because sometimes I don't have a lot of notice. Give it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah got Nafisa on her. Enrique, crossover, step back, drains the shot. Vinyl 8-13. Emphasis on some. I can appreciate that, April. Like, see, April and I, let me tell you about April. Right? She saw my video on DI. Her perspective was interesting. You had some good points. Emphasis. Let me tell you what April told me when I announced the second channel. She said, I'm going to check it out. No, I don't know, but I'm going to check it out. If I see a title that I don't want to watch, then I just won't watch it. But I might want to watch some of the other stuff that you're talking about that's not politics. Like she said, I don't agree with all of your political perspectives, but hey, I like the basketball stuff, so let's keep it rolling. And that's what we do. Basil does he tries to keep me in line. Nafisa Collier foul by Ryan Howard. $8-15. 8-15. Lunar Owls. Okay. Chelsea, I'm glad you're here. I show Chelsea some love. I'm so happy I found your channel. I'm a new WNBA fan, and your in-depth analysis and constant update with Indiana Fever news always has me drop everything so fast to watch. What? Wow. What a great, great, great comment. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you are here. We are in the second game of Unrivaled. We managed to get through the first, hoping this one will be more exciting. Do you think the Fever what about a Lucy Olsen? That's what people are talking about today after watching her play. Will she still be available at number 19? Ryan started out really strong in her first game. Everybody's giving Chelsea some love, unless it's Kelsey. Is it pronounced like Kelsey? I know someone who spells her name like that, but she pronounces it Kelsey. All right. Ryan Howard. Leah's called for the ball, doesn't get it, but they don't need Aaliyah because Ryan Howard drops the shot. 11-19, 2:02 left in the first quarter. Woo! Shakira Austin hits that one. Ray Burrell with the take. 13-21. I'm telling you, can anybody beat the Lunar Owls? Nafisa and one. She was so far under the basket. She made it work. Yes, Vinyl. I had thought they were going to be the ones who would remain undefeated. And she drains the free throw. 13-24 Lunar Owls. Yes, they are tough to beat. I said last game looked like they might have lost to the Laces, and I said Nafisa is not going to let them lose. She had gotten in foul trouble. They sat her for a while, and they put her right back. They put her in with lots of game left. She ain't going to let them lose. Laces were ticked after that loss, though. You're the undefeated podcaster. You guys are the undefeated folks. Another long ball. Kickball. Oh yeah, Ryan. I think he's gonna be working with them. It's gonna be so fun to see what he does. I mean, nice block, AB. I was just about to say she seems a little bit more aggressive. Remember the last game she had 14? Last game I saw. No. Yeah. Oh no, the day that I was doing both games. The day that I was multitasking with the Tennessee game. Tennessee, South Carolina. Here's Burrell. Got the Jets on. Okay. Courtney to Shakira Austin and one. 16-26 Lunar Owls. 46.5 left to go in the first quarter. Lucy's going to get grabbed before 19. Well, seems to me that they could have kept Berger if they're going to pick up Lucy. 16-27, 44 to go. Ryan Howard with the ball. Aaliyah Boston getting post position at the elbow. Hands it off to Burrell. Does the scoop layup, and it's good. She's got some jets. Okay. Courtney short. Aaliyah rebound, kicks it out real fast. 19 to go. Looks like they want to get, there's like a 3-second differential. Elbow shot, misses. Aaliyah kicks it out, no good. And Ryan Howard fouls. At least in this league, they help each other up. Boston better not play like this as a starter on the Fever. At least she'd be more aggressive, right? I'm wondering. I'm like, last season it was like sometimes up, sometimes down. I hope she just taps into that strength, because there's some other people who might be able to. Who else can play that 5 spot? Natasha Howard. And we got Dantas. 1 quarter down, 18-29. Dantas and Howard can play that 5, right? They practically living with each other. That's true. That might make you want to help somebody up. Where are they living? Do they got a dorm? Do they all just had to get apartments or hotels for the whole time? I have not seen anyone say it yet, but Boston may be working towards becoming the odd man out on the Fever. Listen, she knows the talent that this team has picked up. She's going to be ready. That's a dorm setting. Okay. Like hotels. Howard, Bonner, Cunningham, Mitchell, Clark. Good lineup. Howard. So let me start the other way. Clark, Mitchell, Cunningham can come in and play the 3. Bonner at the 4, Howard at the 5, right? The new additions better get them hands right. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? They're going to be working on that before we ever see them play a game. But yeah, we don't want bloopers, right? Remember, they didn't know how to catch Caitlin's pass. They better be ready, because she will feed you the ball, you know? But yeah, Aaliyah's going to have to bring it. Oh, they're the first tenants. Okay. On her way out. Williams. Which Williams? Who's Williams? I'm missing. Chelsea, which one do you mean? Good day from Australia. Thank you so much, Andrew. Appreciate you. Thank you for that donation. Oh, Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams. Thank you again, Andrew. It's my brother's name as well. Okay. They need a lot of practice time. I don't want to see half season to drop passes again. Yeah, the WNBA, the schedule is just not conducive. So they better find time before the preseason. Yep. When I first started coaching, I'm ashamed to say it, but it's true. When I first started coaching, I had some players who simply could not catch passes. I was so frustrated. I had some players who were like, yo, coach, they need stick them. They can't catch passes. I actually lined them up and I said, I'm throwing the ball. And this is terrible. I assumed they catch it, but I said, I'm throwing the ball and it's headed toward your head. If you don't catch it, you're in trouble. Nobody got hit in the head. To see the interesting layups. Well, like some people said, well, yeah. Erica Wheeler, don't know who I was thinking about. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on. I just don't know. And they are drizzling out information little by little. Could you cut players or did you have to accept them being? Oh no, no, I didn't have to accept them. No, I did cut players. Well, and some players cut themselves because tryouts were really hard. because we ran. Before you even pick up a ball, you spend a couple days just running the school. We used to run them up and down the stairs. It amazes me that we were allowed to do that. I can't even imagine them doing that anymore because, nice crossover. Thank you, Brett, for subscribing. I see you subscribe to the second channel. Thank you so much. But we cut players. But after a while, I mean, you get in a groove where you get the same players who come back. But the expectation was that you don't own your spot just because you played last year. You're always trying to make sure you keep that spot. But we did a lot of running. So by the time they ran the first couple days up and down stairs through the school, you knew the people who stayed were the serious people. I think we did a little bit of the weight room too, one of the years. Only thing I heard from Wheeler, she starting a podcast, so she may be retiring. Angel manages to do both. We ran 4 stories in high school. Yeah, Kara, that's what I'm saying. I bet you they don't allow that anymore. You know how we are. Everybody's like, oh, we've kind of made them kind of soft these days, but yeah, we did it. They ran the school up and down the stairs. He's only worked with CC and Boston, and he didn't know it was being filmed. Oh, wow. Manda says, I wonder if Spoon is actually a good coach and got caught up in that mess, or she should have stuck to being a player. Being a good player doesn't mean they would be a good coach. Yeah, Manda, actually, that was the mindset back in the day, that great players don't make great coaches. I remember Nancy Lieberman Klein doing the video about that, and she said that she refused to accept that when she went into coaching. She refused to accept that she could not be a great coach because she was a great player. But that used to be the mindset, the belief. And then Larry Bird, he tried it, and I think people thought the same thing about him. But that is possible. Maybe she did get caught up, though. It was a lot of people got caught up last year in a whole lot of mess. Erica Hamby just throws it up so she can go to the line. Cameron Brink has a podcast now, but nobody lost their minds like they did with Angel. Well, she's injured, so it's kind of different. I'm so glad Teaspoon found a job, Kelly said. Yes, the bleachers. That's another thing. They're doing one of those interviews again. Yeah, I just think people can't do everything. That's the saying, like, you can do everything, but can you do everything at the same time? I think that's where it becomes difficult. Something's going to get the short end of it. Alicia Gray pulls up, hits the shot. Beautiful. Ray Burrell, all the way to the basket, flip layup, and it's good. You guys are ahead of me. Skylar to Gray, nice layup. They just know each other so well. I think when people are sleeping, the Lunar Owls get into the gym and they practice when people think that they're not practicing, because they look like they've been playing together forever. Ooh. Reverse, misses the layup. Howard. Here's Nafisa. Kicks it out to Alicia, who takes the shot, misses. The thing about basketball running is that it's different. Like, you can't just get on a track and run for basketball. If that's what you're doing to be conditioned, it's a whole different kind of running. It's the stop, the start, the change of direction, the side to side. It's totally different. And nobody even stopped Nafisa there. So you can have somebody who can get out and run 10, 15, 20 miles straight on and still get in a game and be completely winded because of the change of direction. Wow, great control by Burrell. She gets fouled. Vague comments, so no spoiling. Thank you. You guys supposed to stop yours and line it up. Are you watching? Those of you who are ahead, are you on TNT or are you on Max? Oh, and you're on T. So I'm on TNT too. So no need to change the Max. You're on TNT. All right. So we're on. Sherry is on True, and you guys are on TNT, and I'm still behind you because I'm on TNT, but I'm on Spectrum. So, and YouTube is a good minute ahead. Wow, that's wild. All right, guys, come on now. CC's commercial, Gatorade. How come you don't show the score on your page? Okay, I thought about that the other day. Like show the Unrivaled score. I thought about that the other day, but I don't even want. Sometimes now I don't even want to go to the Unrivaled page because Unrivaled is always well ahead of me. So then it's, sometimes I'm like, I'm looking at the TV and the score is like 63-60. Then I go over to Unrivaled to look at the stats, and Unrivaled already tells me that it's 70-60. So I already know what happens. So that's why, one of the reasons why, because I was just thinking about doing that the other day. Yeah. So then it would give it away. Mhm. All right. At the stop ball, the commercial is pretty, it's okay, but otherwise, right now I got 37-30 Lunar Owls. Jerica Hamby was 7. Ryan Howard with 11. I thought Enrique would be doing more than I'm seeing from her. I thought this format she would totally excel, and we haven't seen it yet. Lunar Owls leading score is Nafisa Collier with 13. Next to her is Alicia Gray with 9. Mac app. Yeah, Rika, I'm just surprised. She's wearing my basketball number. She got to represent. There she goes. She's got my number on. Nafisa has my number. Nafisa, fade away. That is her move. Enrique heard us talking about her. Oh, yeah. There you go. She heard us talking about her. She's coming alive. She listened. I'm mic'd. And she's got an earplug in her ear. Your number was 15. All right. So that's who's 15? Why am I what's her name? The one that what's her name? They got into it with Angel the other day. Tiffany Hayes. And yours was 12. Okay. All the numbers coming out. Yes, Hayes. Ooh. Where's my 24? There's Enrique. Oh, she put a little English on that. She put a little English on that. Nafisa for three. Misses. Out of bounds. Yep. Now she's balling. Let me show you this. I got a basketball card. I went to a WNBA fantasy camp back in 1999. They give you basketball cards. There I was. I got my Comets shorts on, my Comets t-shirt on, my Cynthia Cooper sneakers. That's Fran Harris in the background. It's her camp. She used to play for the Comets. Yeah, they give you a basketball card. This was a fantasy camp where you actually could earn an opportunity to get a tryout in the WNBA. This was 99. I did not get a tryout, but one person did. I don't know whatever happened to that person though. Yeah. I got actually a whole team picture, but I look really bad in that picture. So I've never shared it online. 36-43, less than a minute to go in the first half. Jerica Hamby with 7 points is at the line. Vinyl, 36. Lunar Owls, 43. No, ain't nobody said nothing about politics. I don't think. We were talking about basketball. Ooh, that three hugged the rim. 45 to go, 36-46. Jordan Canada, behind the back, through the legs. Back down now. Back is Skylar down. Turns, scoops layup, and gets the shot. Nice. 30 seconds. 38-46, Lunar Owls. Hootie hoo. Alicia Gray takes Enrique to the basket and one, high off the glass. Alicia Gray, 15. Number 15. My best stats. I always remember this. If you mean my best game, I was a 3-point shooter and a point guard. And I didn't really come alive until my senior year because I was playing with my sister, 24, Kelly, 24. I was playing with my sister and some other people, and I didn't even get a chance to really shine till my senior year. My best game was 26 points with 5 3-pointers. But my defense was always on point, even at 40, like 45. It's always on point. And Enrique misses 3 seconds. And he calls a foul. I played max minutes and never scored a point. Can any of you guess how that could be? You were playing D. You were playing D, right? You were rebounding and passing the ball out. Oh, half court. Yeah. $38.51 now. 0.8 to go. I thought women too frail to go full court. I was the kind of person who wanted to play full court, even if it was 3-on-3 like this. That's why I like this, because if I'm playing pickup basketball, I was like, let's go full court. I just wanted to go. They were pretty good. Yeah. Sacramento Monarchs. Ruthie Bolton Holyfield, and Tisha Penichero, Sacramento Monarchs. Yolanda Griffith. I was back in the early days of the WNBA. It is halftime. I don't even know who was teed up. We got a coach ejected the last game. Somebody teed up over here. Oklahoma did not go full court into the 80s. Wow. The vinyl assistant coach was teed up. Okay, so we got the head coach in the last game teed up. Now we got the assistant coach teed up. You have a Ruthie Bolton Holyfield card. I should show you guys. I've got another card out there. What did I do with it? I had another card, but this was this is my Cynthia Cooper card. This is back, I used to go buy cards all the time. I had a whole big stack of cards in a card album, but she signed this one for me herself. That was that. And that was on this day when I first met her, Cynthia Cooper, at her book signing. Of course, I'm wearing my 14. I love Cynthia Cooper. Like, I even had a chain with 14 on it. But I didn't have a Coop. I had a t-shirts, but I never had a jersey for Cooper. I only had a Swoops jersey. I don't know what Enrique did. But yeah. Why is it so hot in here? I have another card. Oh, I have a Kim Perrott card. Kim Perrott was the point guard for the Houston Comets, and then she ended up with cancer and passed away. She was the reason why I became a WNBA fan. I turned on the TV one day in the second season, never watched the first season, didn't even know it existed in the first season. Turned on because I wasn't watching television for a while, and that must have been one of those years. But one day I turned on the TV and there was Kim Perrott, and she was quick. It was like high-speed basketball, and I was hooked. And I was a Houston Comets fan ever since. 4 straight championships. I loved Cynthia Cooper. I loved Cheryl Swoops. I loved Tina Thompson. I'm telling you. Ryan says Cynthia Cooper seems like a nice person. I always liked her better than Swoops. Yeah, I liked Swoops a lot too, but I did like Coop better than Swoops, and they had some friction going too. So that was always the rumor that there was some friction. What were you best at in your days? Score, rebound. And my days are not that over. So I only, because of surgery like 3 years ago almost, I still playing. I used to always say I'll be like 50 saying, give me the rock. So like I could still be out there and play. I still think that 3 years ago, one-on-one, I could have beaten Caitlin Clark. One-on-one because of my defense, not in a regular game because she's running off screens and she's kicking my tail. But I think in a one-on-one, I could have beaten her even just going back 3-4 years ago. So I was a 3-point shooter and I was always good at defense, even as an adult, grown, 40s. And I love to pass the basketball. Love to pass. And I would get so upset if somebody blew my assist. I'm like, you messed my assist up. I like assist more than I like points. So, yeah, that was me. I like to score. I like to run. I like to pick up people full court defense, quick hands. And I have beaten many a grown man, believe it or not. Not to brag, but you asked. My first WNBA game was a Comets game, 2001, the Boys and Girls Club. I went to, got free tickets. Yes. Listen, I've been in New York, born and raised in New York right here. I've been in New York wearing Comets gear, rooting for the Houston Comets. That's a dangerous thing. I have not seen the Jackie Stiles documentary, but I certainly remember her days. Someone just asked, "Are you still delusional about beating CC one versus 1-on-1?" Um, if I just like I said, I had surgery 3 years ago that changed some things. Prior to that, I do think I could be her 1-on-1, which is a whole different game than like real 5-on-5 basketball or even 3-on-3. But I think one because I had that much confidence in my defense. And so, I mean, Caitlin Clark is used to, I mean, she's running off screens, she's playing the basketball the way it's supposed to be played. So in the situation where I'm on the other team with a 5-on-5, no, but I think 1-on-1, going back a few years, I do. Of course, I've never stood next to her, like to see, like when I see her on the court, I don't think of her as being like 6 feet tall, right? So it'd be interesting if you're standing there right next to the person, you're like, man, one of my best friends is 5'11", and that's pretty tall. So I think she's 6 feet, Yes, I remember when she passed away too. It was really emotional for me. I cried and I cried. Yeah, it was so sad. Cynthia Cooper went out right before Kim passed away. She was lying in the hospital dying, and they had a game, and I think Coop scored like 44. And when the game was over, she walked off the court and just broke down in tears. It was so sad. Because they were best friends. Now, I used to I ended up throwing them away. I used to record every Houston Comets game, every game, and I would study Cynthia Cooper. I would study her moves. I would study how she would do that slow step, 1-2 step to the basket. I would study her, and then I'd go out on the court and I would duplicate it. But I would record every game and watch them, the big old VHS. And before I moved, I had them. I had them all the VHSs until I moved several years ago now to Southeast Missouri. And at that point, I was moving and I threw a bunch of stuff away. So, yeah. But I didn't know you were that good. You think I was some kind of scrub, just a talking head? No, I'm still like, I'm legit. Like, still, I could play basketball. I mean, for real. Oh, jeez. Yes, Kelly. If I remember, Jackie Style was like a real class act. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Time flies. Now, April asked me what was my number one stats, but I remember one of the reasons why I am so into free throws was because I will always remember the game that I played. We were down 3. We were at home, and because I was a 3-point shooter, my coach called the timeout. The whole thing was inbound the basketball to Adrienne get a shot up. And I think there was like, I shared a video about this. I talked about this in a video, but there was it was like 30 seconds on the clock. And that's all I did. Inbound the ball. I was pretty much at half court. Heaved the ball up, hit the 3, and got knocked to the floor. I can still see it in my mind. Got knocked to the floor. Anyway, I go to the line. I get an opportunity to pretty much win the game at the line with the and one. And I missed the free throw because I was a horrible free throw shooter. Oh, wow, Vianne, that's beautiful. So I was a horrible 3-point. I'm talking about high school. I chickened out in college, went to one meeting and never went back. So anyway, we lost all the time. Like, my team wasn't like dominating anybody. We lost constantly. But I hit the shot. I'm at the line. I get a chance to get the win at the line because there wasn't much time left. I missed it. My teammate, Malika, was her first name, real tall. She had to be 6 feet. She got the rebound off my missed free throw, went up, got fouled, went to the line. So we still got a shot. I think there's like 10 seconds on the clock. She gets fouled going up strong. And then she goes to the line and missed both free throws. I had tied the game with the 3. So now we go into overtime. I got injured in overtime, ended up in the wheelchair. They could hardly walk. They had to roll me out. And I couldn't play anymore because I got hurt in overtime and we lost. I always remembered that. And so as an adult, I would just shoot free throws so much I could shoot them with my eyes closed because I never, ever forgot what that felt like. Games are won and lost at the free throw line. No, April, I thought the one I said in my book was about my was about the person I coached, and I had to make a decision about allowing her to play. I don't think I wrote about this one in my book. I don't even think I wrote about that experience in my book. But I did do a video. I did do a video about it. So, but then I went, let me read back to what Chip said. Before I was totally lost to drugs, I was a really good baller. At 16, I signed. I wouldn't play in any NCAA sport because I was already winning some money. Wow. But then I went into a hole. But like I said, I met Jesus when I was 21. Amen. And he changes everything. Everything. I thank you for sharing that testimony. Yes. April says, yeah. So I remember that. I was like, did I give that away? No, that was a decision I had to make about one of my star players in the biggest game of our history of our school. Kelly says, I can tell Adrienne hoops. I mean, I'm like serious. I was always out playing with the guys. I was always playing. I mean, as a grown older person, and beating my share. But I played constantly. Like I would play my brothers who were much younger and much, they're boys, young men. And they would be like, do you ever get tired? Like I could just go nonstop. I loved basketball. Like it just was, I breathed it. I had dreams of being in the WNBA still, even as an adult, which is why I went to that fantasy camp. I paid $500 to go to that camp. I was supposed to play they had camps. They were traveling around to different places. I was supposed to go to the one in New York City. A few days before that, I was playing basketball, came down on somebody's ankle, sprained my ankle. And so I was not able to go after I paid my $500. And so, I got in touch with Fran Harris, who she was doing the camp, played for the Comets at one time. And she allowed me to change my location to DC because the DC one was like 2 weeks later to give me some time to recuperate. And I had my ankle tied up. I bought ankle braces. And to this day, I won't play basketball without ankle braces and a mouth guard usually. And so anyway, and that's a whole story too. But yeah, so I went to I wasn't 100% when I went to the DC camp, and I was hoping it was my shot to get a playoff, to get a tryout in the WNBA. I still have a letter somewhere where I wrote the New York Liberty, even though I couldn't stand the Liberty. I wrote the New York Liberty to see if I could get a tryout. And I don't know where I don't know where the letter is. It's in the house. I had it a few months ago. So yeah. Ryan, I admire you that you are not afraid to talk about Jesus and you share your Christian faith. Amen. Amen. Why be ashamed? Let's see. Kat, it's fun to hear about everyone's sports backgrounds. I know, right? Isn't it? Doesn't time go by fast though? You guys, I mean, when you think about it, and you just want to tell these young people and these people enjoy the moment because it goes so fast. April, I played Army basketball in the 80s. Wow. You were in the Army, April? Thank you for your service. Wow. Adrienne, watch the Brian Scalabrine videos clowning on good rec players. That's all yeah. Brian Scalabrine. Good rec players. I made my coach let me play catcher and forgot my cup the first game I caught. It was scary. I bet it was. I played softball too. I pitched. I played left field, and my preference was to catch, which I did, which is what I wanted to do. But my coach would make me um, pitch also, and I was horrible. I couldn't stand pitching, but I was a good catcher because I had a strong arm. So you try to steal on me, I'm throwing you out. And I played volleyball also. I played soccer, but that was only 1 year. I played before and after Title IX, was recruited to the U of Minnesota and blew my knee in the Navy right before going to school. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. No, thank you, April. Thank you. I love our people, our military, our veterans. We owe you so much. Track and field. All right. That's cool. We could all tell our stories, man. I was a whack. Anyone know what that is? Yeah, the I know what whack. Isn't whack? It's one of the what do you call it? The whack tournament. Like the what isn't it like what why am I drawing a blank? Like the SEC or the Big Ten or something like that, right? Oh, Women Army Corps. Okay. Isn't there like the whack conference too? Women's Army Corps. Well, wow. Thank you. So who said that? Sherry with the adult slow pitch. Man, you got to get the timing right to hit those. Who said I was whack? Was that BJ? Thank you all for your service. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah, night tournament. That's what I was thinking of. Western Athletic Conference. Oh man, we're sitting up here. I'm not even paying attention to this game. Navy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's 48-63. Lunar Owls. Shakira. Okay, nice shot. Courtney Williams. Not missing anything. As a kid, I dreamed of being a Marine, but I'm not an American. The Marines. Love her guns. I feel like her arms look a little strange. When I was younger, man, that was wild. I wanted arms. I know if you only know Cheryl Swoops now, she's gained some weight, but she had the best deltoids. And she always had her shirt like that. She had the best deltoids. And I used to always work on my arms because I was like, I want my arms to look like hers. They didn't look manly. They looked shaped. She had the best deltoids. So I used to work on that. Visa is fouled. What did Freedom Runner say? Trying to qualify for Boston now. We'll see what happens. You go. You go. Cat 5. My mama played basketball and volleyball. I came from a family of jocks and it missed me. Ha. I rode horses. That's fun. Beautiful creatures. Ray Burrell step through. Can't get it to fall. Austin to Collier. The Feast of Collier makes it look so easy. I am so glad I picked up some Chinese food. I don't have to worry about what I'm eating when we're done. Whoo, I could bench press a truck. Yeah, Ryan, I think you're right. I don't know if anybody's going to beat this team. They are at 71 with 1:53 to go. Aaliyah squares up. Take her, Aaliyah. Nope. Passes to Burrell, who goes to the basket and gets fouled. I love Asian food, Sherry says. I have to be in the mood. But today I was out and I'm like, I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll eat when we're done. Hey, I put out 2 videos today. Check them out. And like I said, I will be doing a video about DeWanna Bonner, what I think of that pickup. Nice. Oh, she blew the layup. Courtney Williams set her up nicely. Burrell shoots the 3, pulls up on a dime. Williams, almost. Aaliyah getting up the court. Is fighting down low, but they ain't thinking about Aaliyah. They ain't trying to give her the ball. You know the game isn't going to come alive till the 4th quarter. BJ says, I played basketball, softball, slow and fast, volleyball, and ran cross country. Woo! Yeah. Right now, I am I have not been able to do the things that I would like to do. Steal by Aaliyah. Oh, nice. Nice, Ryan Howard. Sirloin steak, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Woo, you had a Sunday dinner, April. I agree, Vianne. Nice. Fouled. I ordered pineapple chicken and obviously with some rice and also a side thing of order of crab rangoon. I don't really get the real deep stuff. It's pretty much kind of American. So barbecue rib with sweet potato. Oh, y'all eating for real on a Monday. For real on a Monday. Oh, nice lob. And nice finish, Ray Burrell. 16 seconds. Score 73. Does that mean 84 is going to be the winning score? Unless Lunar Owl scores again. Oh, blocked by Ray Burrell with some attitude. See that spicy attitude. Man, look at her. Alicia Gray misses. Okay, 84. Winning score. I think 84 was the winning score of the first game ever in the league. Lady Ball. Do they do weight classes in basketball? To Texas. BJ had 3 strokes, cancer, heart attack in the last 15 years, so not moving much now. Oh, you've been through. And yet you're still here. God's got a purpose and a plan for you. Purpose and a plan. Yeah, I got slowed down because I had the surgery. Serial Jane. I had the brain surgery, but after the brain surgery, it caused for whatever reason, my joint started bugging out. And so for a good while, just trying to walk was a chore. And I've come a long way as far as that goes. And I still have my hoop outside my house. But for a while I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even do anything. So now if I go out and shoot or whatever when the weather's nice, that's a big accomplishment. So but we're doing so much better. So good night. But good night, Kelly. You're missing that plus 11. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I actually went to state for shot put my senior year. Wow. I'm not hyping. You know what? I didn't even know she was. That's how the loop I have been. I did not know she was. But now that I know, it makes it extra special. I just finished eating my barbecue chicken pizza I made during the first game. So y'all sitting up in here eating while I'm waiting. What's up with that? All right. They were terrible last season. It's just it's not been the same since Coach Summit. I'll always be partial. I ain't even partial. I always love Tennessee because I just have so much respect for Coach Summit. But it's just not been the same. Thank you, JJ. Really appreciate that. Did you have 70-degree weather today, Kat? We had it was in the 60s, so it was probably close. It was probably close. This weather is wild. So Tennessee beat Mizzou the other day. You guys know Saturday I went to a SEMO game versus Tennessee State, which was interesting because I got accepted to Tennessee State and decided not to go and stayed in New York, 8 hours away from home, but it was still in New York. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's the college I almost went to. Smack on that food and say we don't mind. No. Yes, she was the best. She was the best. Yes, Holzclaw, Catchings, Parker, all good players. Thanks. Yes. Yes, indeed. Look at Ray Burrell. She is doing her thing. 81. What do you feel about the Luka and AD trade? I was just listening to some. I haven't been following the NBA as much, but I've been listening to some commentary about it. Some people say Adam Silver should void. That was what Jason Whitlock was saying. He should void the trade. Can he do that? Other people saying there's no way that they would do it. I don't know. I haven't followed enough to know. But it was, somebody did liken it to 88, like, oh, nice, Lunar Owls. They said that would have been like in 1988, trading Michael Jordan. Why is Burrell playing the whole game by herself? I'm confused. I like her aggressiveness, but she's doing that. She's playing the whole game by herself. Yeah, it would have been more battles between Coach Summit and Gino, between Coach Summit and Dawn Staley. It's 61-75. Winning score is 84. I think Ray Burrell don't want to lose. She's just like, I'm just going to do this. She was definitely better than Gino. Not taking care of his body. Woo, nicely shot. And so isn't he like he's the dude that doesn't want to play much, right? They say he's got too many soft tissue issues, lazy, don't want to play. I don't know. I haven't watched, but what do you think Pat Summitt would have done with CC? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'll just say this. I think CC was exactly where she needed to be for her, for her style of play or whatever, but Pat would have loved her. But Pat is so tough. I think Pat would have been tougher on her than Bluter and Jan Jensen. So would have taken a lot of technical fouls. Yep, but she wouldn't have played. She wouldn't have allowed Caitlin to say as much to the officials herself, for sure. She wouldn't have even been playing that. A battle between Pat Summitt and Lisa Bluter for the title. Yeah, Bluter kind of reminds me of her a little bit. If she didn't play Pat's way, she would not play. Yeah, she wouldn't, she wouldn't have been the same person. She probably wouldn't have been the same person. I mean, people always talk about like Paige. Man, Nafisa in that fadeaway. They're 4 points away. Oh, she was definitely no nonsense. But people talk about if Paige didn't play for Gino, she would play completely different. She would be freer. Barrett, that was Canada. 66-80. Lunar Owls with the ball. They need 4 points to win. Nafisa takes it right to the basket, but nope. And a foul. Hey, Lindy, you finished with the movie? Or did your husband fall asleep in the movie? He fell asleep during the movie, didn't he? Do I think Stephanie White is going to dial her back? I think Stephanie White has been watching her since 8th grade, and she knows her so well. She'll know exactly what to do with her. Promoted as she was great. What do you mean? She was the winningest coach, male or female coaches. Gino didn't want to see her. He definitely didn't want to have to face her. I like that, Sherry. I don't think he's going to dial her back. She's going to dial her back, but refine her. Yeah. Listen, CC, God willing, has so many years ahead of her. You want to build on what she has. You want to refine her. And that's the scary part about her. She's only going to get better. That's wild. Yep, 3 years in a row. And I was right there for all of it. And I remember Shamiqua Holtzclaw crying when they didn't get that fourth one. The three Meeks. Oh, man. Muffet McGraw. Yeah. Vanderveer. Yep. They were good. Were they better than Coach Summitt? I ain't going to say that. Nah. Wow. Oh, wow. Touch pass. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Did you guys see that? Which team, April? Owls can win it here. Did you guys see that last play? That was nasty. Somebody better be putting that on the highlights. For the game, Skylar hits the shot and does a dance. But that last play was nasty. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, April. Indeed. That was nasty. There it is. Oh no, they're showing it. No, they don't show back the stuff we want to see. Wow. Let's see how many times. How many times did Pat see Summit and Gino Oriema compete for the NCAA championship? Four times. Pat Summit and Gino Oriema competed in NCAA Women's Basketball Championship game four times between 95 and 2004, and Gino won all four games. So whenever she had to play him, whenever they defeated him, she defeated him. It wasn't in the championship game. It was earlier on in the tournament. Yep. Yep. So whenever they faced each other for the championship, he always came out on top between 95 and 2004. But she finished her career, and I remember she finished her career with 1,098 to 208 record and 8 national championships. And she coached her final game in March of 2012. She was the winningest coach at that point between men and women. He has obviously since surpassed her and has 11 championships. He has won more than 1,000 games and has 11 championships. So she again 1,098 wins. Yep, I miss her. Anyway, I got to see that play again. It's going to be out there somewhere. Mist will beat the Mist will beat this team. Ain't nobody beating it. Lisa Leslie called it from the beginning. I was thinking Vinyl. But let's see. Okay. I just looked that up a few weeks ago. He said Dantas is not a true center. She's good, but difficult to place her into a role. I think she's going to do well. I think she's going to be in shape when she comes in. She can spread the floor. She's still better than Gino and not so arrogant. I don't know if I'm going to, I may do another video tonight, or I may wait tomorrow. If I do, it'll be on Bonner. I probably shouldn't because I'll just be up too late, but I don't know yet. I'm a spur of the moment kind of person. I was thinking laces, but this time owls are being disrespectful. Yeah, I was thinking originally I was thinking vinyl, and then when I saw what the laces were doing, I'm like, oh, okay. But by then it was like lunar owls. Like, I don't know. So wait, there is when did they play again? They play again on when do they play again? I don't know when they play again. The Lunar Owls and the vinyl. I don't know, but on Friday we get Lunar Owls and Phantom. That'll be a win. Rose in the Mist, I think we'll go to that's anyone's game there. Then Laces and Vinyls. All right, well, let me just look real quick at the stats to end. Ryan Howard had 21. Hamby had 14. Enrique had 12. But before that, Ray Burrell with 13. 8 from Jordan, Canada. And none from Aaliyah Boston. Somebody help me understand something. Aaliyah Boston, how do you only take one shot in this game? She took one shot. Now, I did see her at times trying to get position down low, battling down low, and her not getting the ball. So I did see that. But you got to be more. I mean, some had one shot. That's not good. Now, mind you, she only played 6 minutes. So there is that. She took one shot. She didn't make it. She did have 4 rebounds. She had 3 assists. She had 1 steal. She had 1 block and only 1 personal foul, which to me, that means you're not aggressive enough. But yeah. And Skylar Diggins had, well, let's start. Man, Nafisa with 36 points. She is just a woman among little girls in this league. 36, Alicia Gray with 20, Skylar Diggins with 14, Courtney Williams with 10, Shakira Austin with 5. Like, what were they thinking when they put this team together? She's a slower back to the basket player. Yeah. But yeah, Brian is right. Like, I did watch her calling for the ball and not getting it. So the teams that are struggling are the ones that don't play like a team. The players are, yeah. If you like, Sherry, that play that I was talking about was the second to last possession where I was screaming. That tells you that they play like a team. It was beautiful. They knew they moved the ball so well that Nafisa ended up with a wide open layup under the basket. And it was just passing. She did a touch pass up top. And then she cuts in and she's just wide open. It was beautiful. So, yeah. Is the next season a go to continue? It'll be interesting to see what happens, what TNT decides. The ratings are bad. So I don't know. Oh, you did see that, right? I want to see that again. That'll be on X or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Before I let you go, what do you guys think about this league continuing? Should they be given another? I mean, they still got a ways to go, but based on what you see right now, do you want to see this? Do you want to see this go to another year? Do you think they should? Husband's still awake, not watching the game, have earbuds in. What do you think about year 2? How do they make it better? They will give them another season because the W season will go hard again. They get a second season, but they need to prove it can be profitable within a few years after that because the contract is 3 years with TNT, right? This league is good. Yes. Vaz with Adrienne Ross show the NBA, WNBA buy this league and use it as a farm. Well, the ratings are going to definitely have to do better than they have been doing because they've been declining. So, but sadly, no, I had hope early on, but has slid. Okay, I think they should be given a chance to make improvements. I just turned it on. I forgot it was on. I don't think so. Tonight was a little bit rough, but maybe I was distracted because we were talking about so many things. They can make it better if they sign CC. Now, originally CC said she was going to sit out the first season, and I don't see her I don't see her playing in this league. From what I see, I just don't see it happening. But who knows? All right. Yes, I think they'll figure it out, and it will be fun. If Caitlin joins next year, it'll have good. No, CC Collier is definitely playing like she wants the league to survive. Man, she is playing hard. Or easy, either way with her. It's just it looks so effortless and so smooth. You need storylines. Wave LeBron. 850 seats are not going to cut it. Losing money does not pay. They need to make adjustments now. Woo! We were distracted because the chat was that good, or was it because the game was that bad? That's a question. I don't know. I just enjoy talking with you guys. A little of both. Charlotte says, no CC ever in this. They need more of the Angel and Sabrina. I did a video on that. Put Bronny in a wig and let him play. I bet the TV viewership, if she does play next season, her price is going up with these ratings. It would definitely, the ratings would fly. But I just don't see her doing that. Okay. All right. When you can't score in 3-on-3, it's bad basketball. Yeah, maybe Rust Buster. Okay, well, you know what? Don't close your eyes too tight, because every time you do, the Indiana Fever announces something different. So you just never know. Sleep with one eye open. We'll see what happens. Ryan says, I don't see it even next year. She should have, though. She acts like she wants to uplift these girls, but her team is talking her out of everything. I don't know. She's working on her game. She's got other priorities, and she's comfortable enough in her own skin to say no. Cameron Brink. I think the hardest thing about returning from a knee injury is the psychological part. Like, even when you are physically able, you've got to get over the psychological part of playing hard again. 2025 rookies will play next season. All right, Charlotte, thank you for joining us. Yes, I am, Kara. I'm gonna go eat. And yeah, Donna, don't close your eyes too tight. Something will come up. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. Hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't done so, check out the 2 videos I put up already. Check out the second channel if you're interested. There's a welcome video. See if it's for you. And I'll catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.